Hello everybody, welcome back to Tabletop Simulator. We are playing more Kingdom Death Monster. I'm here with Guest Tickets, aka Jim. Say hey, Jim.
The Flower Knight is about to get smacked around by the FTD.
What's the FTD?
It's your nationwide organization of florists.
Okay.
So you live in California and you want to send like flowers to your mother in Virginia on Mother's Day. You can go to your local florist and they'll arrange it with a flower shop on the other side of the country for you.
Okay.
Seriously, you never heard of FTD?
Nope.
Wow.
Sounds like
If you got FTD, let me know.
if you guys have FTD and you don't have a cure for it, be sure to let us know in the comments section below. All right. Going after the Flower Knight, first time in a long time. I think we've only fought him really once before. We added him to one of our games before and played together, and yeah, we beat him. But I don't remember the fight that well. I just remember he's going to try to suck us into the middle, and we have to stay out of it. So this is a little bit of a recap for us. Anyway, coming along for me, tanking here is Unnamed Red. And got the full set, running with the counterweighted axe, do got the bone sickle to harvest any herbs that we find. And then next is Corn Dog Joe. Corn Dog Joe has the red fist to give us the strength token, which is down here at the bottom when we arrive. But Corn Dog Joe is a little bit crazy. Whenever I suffer a severe injury, which he probably won't, you never know though, he suffers a frenzy brain trauma. That means he's not going to be able to use his survival anymore. And he's running with the Screaming set, but we forgot to add the armor set bonus here. So we're going to have to dig that out.
I'm sure that's not important.
Oh, yeah. It's totally not important. There we go. That gives +2 to all hit locations. And Skewer, after he slams, spend a activation to move one space and activate the melee weapon with +2 strength. If you wound with a spear, apply that wound roll result to the next selected hit location as well. So he wounds twice. If you wound with a spear, you apply that hit roll result to the next selected hit location. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Also, when he slams, he knocks their toughness down by 1. He does have a +1 to severe waist injury rolls. On arrival, he gets +2 to activate the acanthus plant. When you activate a terrain, any terrain for that matter. When you activate terrain, yeah, any terrain, you add a +2 to the rolls because of the bracers. And also, he gets a little insanity on his way out, +3 for the boots.
He is a sickle-waving fool.
Yeah, and he's got some luck to him there too, so that's nice. Imagine if I got that set bonus there, and I hit with the spear and crit. I add that same roll to the next selected hit location as well. So I could double crit on somebody.
Beautiful.
Yeah, if I roll the crit right off the bat. And he does crit on a 9. Okay, I'll let you introduce your folks here. I do need to pull one token, though.
I believe you also need to get rid of another dodge. You don't get double dodge anymore.
Yeah, that's gone.
Sad, but true.
Sad, but true.
All right, we're rolling with Lexi per the Yush, and she's immortal. I mean, I really hope that's true, but and also she gets queasy if she moves too much. And then we have ourselves the Flower Addict, which is why we're going after the Knight. And we are taking Ambidextrous out for a spin, finally. So I'm looking forward to that. We got ourselves a couple of scrap swords.
Yep.
And we got a luck token on one of them, which probably means something, but I don't know right now what that means.
You're going to need a couple speed tokens to reflect that. The luck token is because of deadly.
Okay, so when we get to the fight, I just drop that down in the permanents or the temporaries?
No, it's already added into your sword, or at least it should be. Yeah, it's already added into the sword. See that change? Drop it in there.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was what one of the commenters said. Thank you for that. We do appreciate that quite a bit. we no longer actually need to put these permanent tokens down below if it's, you know, we could put it on the gear, in fact.
Then should we put those luck tokens on the charm and the...
I don't think that works. We could try it. We could try it here. So see, you have 1 luck, 2 right now. But if we put it on there, it only works on the stat on the battle UI. So the scrap sword has tokens on it, then it only works on the scrap sword. But the permanent tokens go for your character.
Right.
Which is what these all apply to, your evasion and all that stuff. So, yeah. Well, anyway. And you are running with the Vermin Obsession and Flower Addiction. Also Immortal over here.
Yep, I've already mentioned the immortality, but...
Yeah.
The Flower Addiction's going to go away pretty quick. And then the Vermin Addiction, or Obsession, it'd be what it'd be.
Keep in mind, I don't think you have to... Well, when you activate, you swing 2. Let's see, you're ambidextrous.
Yeah.
But I don't know that you have to swing both of them. Guys, let us know in the comment section below if you think we have to swing both attacks. We're going to pull a Spartacus or Gannicus here and have to swing with both of them. Or can you just use 1? You know, if you're trying to avoid a trap or something, you know it's coming up. Can you only swing 1? We're going to go right now with we can choose, because that totally makes sense to me. You don't have to attack with both if you don't want to. So you can slow it down.
So are you just telling me that Crixus, the undefeated Gaul, is a chump?
He had a shield now, come on.
Well, that just means we haven't finished outfitting people yet.
He was, what, Murmillo, so he had a shield. Yeah, we don't have a shield yet. But if we did have a shield, we would like to get that blood paint. The blood paint does allow us to put a shield and a sword right next to each other. Where is that blood paint at? That is under the antelope, I think. Right there. And then you can activate on one side, you can activate the shield, and on the other you can activate the sword as well. Or whatever you have there. Pretty nice. You can also do that with Fist and Tooth. So you don't even need the shield. Activate your Fist and Tooth. If you put it right down here, the blood paint. And then put a weapon there. Yeah, you can activate all three, or both of them. Fist and Tooth. And that's probably the best way to run up a shield proficiency, actually. Hitting with both of them. Because you don't hit with shield very often. So, alright. We already put out the Flower Knight here. We have our herb gathering after the space for the darkness there. The overwhelming darkness. So we are going to pass the token. It looks like I'm the event revealer this time. And we're starting in the middle here. I guess we advance and reveal.
How does that work?
On our turn, we're supposed to advance and then reveal. Because we're starting here, we're a little bit down the path. We can read about it if we want, the Flower Knight here.
Yeah, I'm just curious why we're starting.
Let's see. Flower Knight level determines where we start. It's not showing us much there, is it? Yeah, the icon matching. Okay, so we already read the Crone's Tail. There we go, right here. Select the encounter and set up the board. When the survivors land on the overwhelming darkness, they instead resolve what the Force wants. The Force wants what it wants. So if he's a level 2, we back up 1. We should be on the third space. 1, 2, 3. So we're on the third. And we should back up 1. If we're on 2, and he moves back 1 as well. So we both get further apart as it goes.
This guy's shifty.
Yeah, he's got to be on the other side of the wall there. You know. So, and he's 1 space beyond it. So we got to start forward a little bit. But we don't reveal this. You know. This is our starting square, just as if we had started in the starting square, there's nothing. So unless we get pushed back beyond it or something, we have to reveal. But yeah, this is our starting square. So, all right. I think these are all just hunt events. There's no Flower Knight cards here. Yeah, they're after the Forest Gate. So we got to get to the Forest Gate first. So this is all a bunch of garbage up front. All right.
Yeah, number 3 is where we're going to move to, I see.
Yeah, we're going to move here.
Right.
And then we'll reveal.
Yep, I'm with it.
All right, so we have to depart. And make sure you get your departing bonuses and so on. 3 survival, 2 insanity. 2 insanity. And I do get insanity on arrival here. So depart, I get +2 for my acanthus, I get +1 for my gloves, and I'm maxed out. Also, I do get the acanthus plant, but don't let me forget on arrival for my screaming bracers now. I'll grab it later.
Put a token on it or something?
When we arrive, just remember we got to go over it.
Okay, I am done.
Okay, I will start the hunt then. Yay, revealed a roll. 29. How do you feel about this one?
I'm not sure. It's borderline with the 30s, but I don't recall.
29. Dark Blacksmith. This is good, right? The survivors cross paths with a tall, unnaturally thin man in a hooded robe. Where his feet strike the ground, sparks illuminate his path. Each survivor with +3 courage may give him 1 piece of gear from the gear grid and roll on the table. If they have the honorable disorder, add +3 to their roll. Alright, so we could just lose the gear card. We could suffer 1 to 10 brain event damage. Could get the steel shield or the steel sword.
I believe that Corn Dog's the only one eligible.
If Corn Dog's going to give anything up, it's going to be his monster grease.
I'm just saying, I think he's the only one eligible.
The 1 to 10 brain damage is a little scary. He's only got 5. And if he's somebody we don't want to risk, right? But that steel shield is tempting. What do you think?
I think
steel shield, steel sword, very tempting, and the chance to get it is what? 40%?
I'm assuming you're not honorable.
No, not honorable.
Then I would pass.
It's just too risky with our main guy.
Yeah, with this guy.
All right.
I'd feel a little more interested if it wasn't him.
Yeah, I'd feel very interested if it wasn't him. But you know, the other thing is if he rolls brain event damage, you never know what he's going to roll. He may just roll. Either loses the card on a 1 or 2. So there's only a 3, what is it, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 40% chance he rolls brain event damage, and only a 50% chance from there that it goes to a brain trauma. That's the other thing.
Only a 40% chance that we got something good to show for our trouble.
Yeah, and on top of that, there's only a 20% chance that he will die from that brain trauma. But yeah, you're right. I think I'm going to pass. We shouldn't play with him as much as we can, you know? He needs to step back. He's here for a reason, and that's to have babies, not to try to get steel shields.
That's right.
All right, we'll count that as a win because nothing bad happened to us. Passing the token and moving on. I know everyone was kind of hoping I'd roll that. 47. Okay, 47, right here. Banquet trees. A small copse of trees rises over an otherwise lifeless plain. Enticing red fruit hangs from each branches. Yeah, we've seen this one. Each survivor must spend 1 survival to resist the temptation to consume the fruit. Insane survivors and survivors with binge eating disorders must consume. If any survivor has a sickle, they carve a line across the tree, and fruit sours, and we're fine.
So,
I do have the sickle. I just killed it.
Good. We've ducked that twice now.
Yeah, that sickle has saved us twice. All right, pass the token. That's 2 wins. One was a win because we didn't have to do anything, and the other was a win because we had the sickle.
Okay. Black is the 10s digit.
Uh-oh.
76.
Not feeling good about this one.
Uh-huh.
Dream the way.
The survivors have vivid, fevered visions of what lies ahead. All at once, they are startled awake and frantically compare the horrors they saw. Each rolls a d10. If any survivor is a savior, note we sent him home. Their powerful dream envelops the group, and each survivor may select whatever die roll result they want. If any survivors' rolls are the same, those survivors discover they had the exact same dream. They gain +1 insanity, and if any duplicate rolls are 10s, the event revealer may re-roll any one roll result this hunt phase. Any one die roll, not just their roll.
So,
Right, so everybody rolls a dice, and we see if we can get a match.
all right, here we go.
What it's looking like.
2 and a 3. And a skull and a 2. So we do have a match between Blue and Lexi and Corn Dog.
All right, so they gain +1 insanity.
Any survivors, these survivors discover. So we gain +1 insanity, and if the difficult rolls are 10s, no, then we don't. So we just both gain an insanity.
Yep.
All right, well, I'll take that because Lexi's immortal. Okay. And that's that.
Yep, not too shabby.
No. And then pass the token, and now you're moving us into...
Yuck.
Yeah, the forest once. I think we're going to have to bring up the Flower Night book here. Yeah, here, the forest once, what the forest wants. Silence and darkness is broken by a glowing hum that whispers into their bones. So when we land on this space, instead, we have to resolve this story. The survivors may not pass over until we survive this or get through this. We must test the gate. So, test the gate, roll a d10. All right. You're there.
Do us proud, Lexi.
A 4. Unwelcome. The survivors find themselves someplace new and bleak, inexplicably standing with the gate at their backs. End the hunt. Apply the rules of starvation on the hunt board. Okay, so we got a 4 right now. So we can change that. So it says after we test the gate, we may do one of the following. Any or all of the following. We can add die roll results. So we have to get up to an 8. So we need 4 more. So we need to add 4 tokens here. So we can say gain 1. We may do any or all, each survivor. So we can gain a bleed, gain a random disorder, archive a gear, or gain -1 attribute token of your choice. And we need to do that. So I think we have, do we have bandages? We do. So I think bleed might not be a bad choice. If we all 4 gain a bleed, we'll get up to 8, and we'll gain 2 bleeds, and then we'll be through.
Everybody has to bleed?
If we all, each person can choose to do something.
Right.
We're gonna, each survivor forcing away, so we can open the gate slightly, but it's gonna cause us another bleed on the way through. We're gonna gain a bleed, we can each gain a bleed, and we can each gain another bleed, but then we all have 2 bleeds going through.
Oh, we've departed already, right?
Yes.
You can get rid of my flower addiction then, please.
Okay. Yeah. Or, we could do a -1 attribute token, which could be... We could consider -1 to strength, evasion, luck, speed, if we wanted to be slower. You could take a -1 accurate or speed to your... I'm reluctant to say, but, you know, you already have a 4 die roll there. You could take a -1 to speed if you wanted to. But, you know, the other ones... We could also all just take a -1 strength token, because we all get a +1.
It's temporary, right?
Tokens are temporary. All of this is temporary, except for the disorder. And the gear, archiving. I don't really feel like archiving anything.
Yeah, I don't either.
The only thing I would say we could archive technically would maybe be, you know, the acanthus. But
yeah, I was thinking about maybe taking a disorder.
I'm good for a bleed. A couple bleeds. Although, yeah.
I mean, we're going to get 1 bleed just going through.
Yep. We'll have 2, and then you can heal them off us with Lexi. Or she won't be shooting then.
Which is fine.
But I mean, I'll leave it up to you. I'm going to go ahead and give 2 bleeds to each of my people.
Well, then wouldn't that be 4 right there and get us to where we got to go?
1 bleed. Each survivor can do each one once. So my 2 survivors take a bleed. Now I can do more on a single survivor. You don't have to do anything. I could take -1 attribute tokens and everything. In fact, if I really wanted to, I could take -1 attribute token. We're going to get +1 strength, so we could take a -1 strength.
Nah, I mean, we'll just go bleeds all the way around.
Okay.
That gets us to 8. And then everybody's going to be stuck on 2 when they go through the thing. And then Lexi's just going to be running around with bandages for the first 5 rounds of the fight or whatever.
Yeah, that's risky.
Just be what it be.
But, yeah. It's a good way to start the fight. I mean, it's going to have to bang through my armor on my top 2 people before it'll even risk any more bleeds.
He's immortal.
Yeah, so she's immortal. And only this person over here with the ambidextrous is the one that's kind of at real risk. The one we have to kind of watch out for. But, and if we do take a wound that's going to kill us, you know, through bleeds in the severe injury...
There's always the acanthus.
There's always the acanthus, and we all have it, so I think we're good. Alright, so we do push through. Let's move up here then. The gate swings open a fraction, and the hinges singing like a forlorn flute, playing a melancholy welcome. The survivors force their way through, each gaining a bleed. We all took a bleed to get up to 8, and then pushed our way in. If we had pushed our way all the way up to 13, we could have all gained 1 to 5 insanity and 1 understanding too, which would have been really nice. But we'll take what we can get. Alright, I'm up.
You're up.
Alright. Herb gathering. We all get +1 survival, but I think we're maxed out.
Yep.
Herb gathering. So we've seen this before. But now we are after Overwhelming Darkness, so we are adding +10 to these rolls. And the one rolling is our tank. So our tank's got to be careful about going into this place. I think I would be happy just to get some acanthus out of this, actually, because we are not getting acanthus from the antelope anymore. So I'm happy just to roll for the 45 to 74 range, where we can get the 2 fresh acanthus. If we go in, there's a chance you could die, 10% chance you could die. Let's see, or could gain acanthus and roll again, or remove any disorders and gain apathetic, but she doesn't have any disorders, so that's no good. And could gain a vermin and acanthus and an understanding, which is okay, or gain extra senses fighting art, which is nice, but not that, great. If you are insane. I don't think she's even insane, is she? Nope. So that wouldn't even help there. So there's really not a good reason for her to go in this time. Let's target 74 or under, okay?
Sounds good.
I'll roll 3.
That was 4.
Oh, 4. Whoops. Oh, well. Now I'm going to roll 3. No, I better roll 4 now. I did tie there. 9. There we go. 29. That's 39, actually, because the +10. We're at 39, and you still have 2 up.
So I'll throw 3.
Uh, 39, and so 48. We're at 48, and we have enough so you can throw 0, maybe?
Yep. We just want to get into 45, so we're there.
Yeah, so we're there. So we're going to get 2 fresh acanthus. We do not have cooking, right?
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't see any cooking here. So we do gain 2 fresh acanthus, which is exactly what we wanted. Now, the other thing about fresh acanthus is it does heal us, too,
1 random vermin.
Yeah, so... No, the vermin is if we have cooking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, all of a sudden I like cooking.
Yeah, well... I'm going to give fresh acanthus to Corndog Joe, because that will heal him of a wound. Yep. And because we all have bleeding, so Heals 1 hit location, including injury levels and armor points. So maybe give it to the tank?
Yep.
And Corndog Joe. Is that okay?
That's what I would recommend.
Although, both of them are going to be able to pull more Acanthus if they come across it. Definitely will come across one more at least.
Their job is to get into the dude's business.
And not die.
I have a sucker puncher and a medic.
Alright, Corndog Joe is still revealing here. Here we go, Flower Night. Sticky Meadow, Flower Night Hunt Event. A dewy meadow lays before the survivors, sloshing through the moist, sticky grass. Any boots the survivors are wearing become waterlogged.
Ah!
Heavy with sweet-smelling nectar, the survivors find it difficult to lift their feet as they walk. Each survivor with leg armor chooses to gain a -1 movement token or reduce their armor at their legs location to 0.
Ah! Oh, that's awesome.
I am not going to reduce the leg armor to 0. I'm going to take the -1 move.
I don't have leg armor.
Yeah, so you're fine. So I've got a couple slower tanks now.
Yep.
But I don't mind that. Okay. That's all. Pass the token and we are revealing our friend here. The Flower Knight. Alright, Showdown board. Flower Knight, level 1. There's his big middle part there. Alright, we do have debris and a flower patches, and we also are going to have to dig out the Acanthus. Wish that would spawn that. Acanthus token. It's only one of them, though. And the reason we spawn Acanthus is because on arrival, add an Acanthus plant terrain card to the Showdown. Oh, no, we add 2. When you activate the terrain, you add, yeah. So we get 2 Acanthus. Alright, so the survivors have to start outside the ring. So we're going to start anywhere outside of this ring. The flower patch is within 2 spaces of a board edge. So we'll put it right here for now. Yeah, within 2, 1, 2. That's the board edge. Well, I don't know if it's here or here. We'll put it there. The debris has to be adjacent to the board edge. I don't know yet. We'll just put it somewhere.
Don't you get a bonus Acanthus?
That's what those 2 are.
Oh, you get 2 bonus Acanthus.
Well, it says, say here, you add the terrain card to the Showdown, and the terrain card gives us 2. I think we only did 1 last time, but we're supposed to do 2. So yeah, that's great. That is awesome. Okay. Let's see his special abilities here. First of all, his basic attack is he's going to bloom if there's no targets. His target is closest threat facing, closest survivor in range, otherwise he germinates. 3 attacks, 2 to hit, 0 damage. Germination means place him at the center, remove +1 luck token from all survivors. And he gets this bloom effect, which target a random survivor outside the fairy ring. They suddenly vanish, gain a luck, are doomed until the end of the monster turn. They emerge from a flower, placing them standing in the closest free space inside the fairy ring. Turn the monster to face the target. So the closest free space, so they get sucked into the very entrance of the ring there. And then set roots is the other thing. Flower Knight has +1 damage token for each survivor in the fairy ring. Survivor does not allow terrain to exist inside the fairy ring. If the terrain tile would move into the fairy ring, it stops short at the border. If a terrain tile would be placed inside the fairy ring, nothing happens. Alright, so we got to get the plus damage tokens, because he gets damage for everybody standing in his ring. Okay? Alright, well the tank, where's my tank at here? Where's red? I don't think I had picked one. I need somebody with, oh, is it a woman? Man with an axe. Man with a big axe. I don't see anybody with a big axe. There is a male here with a hammer and a sword. We'll go ahead and take him, because it kind of looks axey. So you need to heal us with Lexi. There's 2 cards right here. They don't have to be right here. We can actually put them down here. Like this. We can actually do this if we wanted to.
Makes sense to me.
So, do we want the... This has to be 6 spaces away from other Acanthus. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put it right here. Actually, Corndog Joe would be best to grab the debris, because he gets a +2 to activating terrain cards. Well, these are all terrain cards. So because of the Screaming Bracers, when you activate terrain, you may add +2 to your roll result. So the Acanthus is nice, of course, but of course the debris can give us a Bone Blade or a Scrap Sword if we pull it. Of course, the Flower Patches, just don't roll a 1. If I roll... The Flower Patch is kind of good, too, for anybody who has the Sickle. Just got to roll a 2. Add +1 to your roll if you have any Sickles in your gear grid. So you're always going to get that. Otherwise, if you roll a 1 at burst, you gain a bleed and are knocked down. If you roll anything else, you gain a Flower Resource, which we want, and a +1 luck token, which is nice. I would say Corndog Joe needs to get either the debris and then maybe even the Flower Patch, but that's kind of optional. Maybe we can let the tank go for the Flower Patch then? What are you thinking?
I think that Corndog should do both of them.
Why? To get the +1 luck?
Yeah.
Okay, because he does...
Because he's going to lose luck. This guy's going to take luck tokens.
Yeah.
So we might as well stack them up as best we can, as often as we can, because we're going to lose them.
So Lexi needs to heal. Your other guy with his dual scrap swords.
Hit early, hit often, keep on hitting.
Okay. I'm going to rotate the Flower Knight away, because we can set him up however we want. So we'll be in the blind spot. He's going to turn on us anyway. Okay. So this setup then?
I'm good with that.
Alright. I am up. I'm the controller. So here we go. Shuffle, shuffle. First card. Pummel Punch. If there are no threats in the Fairy Ring, perform Bloom. So he's going to perform Bloom. Target a random survivor outside. Okay, here goes the random survivor.
Not Lexi.
That is the tank. They suddenly vanish, get +1 luck, and are doomed. That's the only problem, is you're doomed. So he's going to move in. He's going to get a luck token. Target emerges from the flower. Place them standing in the closest free space. That's the closest free space. Turn the monster to face. So he's now in the closest free space right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I do get a +1 luck. We're going to get a lot of these, so...
And we're going to lose them.
Yeah, we're going to get them. We're going to lose them. And I'm doomed. I can't do anything.
Doom means no survival, right?
Yeah, you can't spend any of your survival or anything. So, closest threat facing in the Fairy Ring. Hey, that's me. Move and attack. This always hits the head. 1 attack, 2 accuracy. He's going to move right up to me. 0 damage, but it's going to do +1 because he does have somebody in there. Okay, attack always hits the head, so 1... I have 2 evasion, I think. I better check arrival. I didn't do necessarily arrival stuff, did I? I did here. On arrival. I gained 3 insanity on arrival. Do you have any other arrival stuff you have to do?
Survival.
Yeah, move that plus strength token up too. That's that red fist. Arrival, nothing here.
Oh, that's a temporary token.
Yeah, they're all temporary. Okay. Yeah, so my evasion is 2, because I have evasion here and evasion here. So 2, so that's 4 to hit. He throws 1 bone at me. 4 to hit. Oh, he almost missed. That hits the head. 1 damage to my head slot. I'm okay. Hey, the Flower Knight didn't hurt me. Okay, and then that's it. He's done. Do you want to... Okay, Lexi's not there. I'm going to go ahead and go for the debris first.
Okay.
I get a +2 to this roll. A 4. That's not a good roll. 4. 1 basic random resource. I'll take it.
Hide.
Basic resource. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, we do need that. Definitely need a lot of hide for leather. Okay. That was my move.
I was gonna say, that was a good roll. I'll take that roll.
My action will be probably to scream. I'm going to go ahead and scream.
The action was...
No, it was to... Yeah. My bad. I heard y'all yelling. Alright, done. Lexi, maybe?
Yep. Bandages off of, No Name.
Okay.
Or blood tokens off No Name. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's return.
Okay, I will take a step out. And I'm going to swing, okay? I have a reach weapon. It is not linked up, so it's not that perfect hit awesomeness. But it still works, so let's see. Don't need to worry about the bone, sickle, fist, and 2. So 6 to hit, 2 to wound. This wound is only 6. Perfect hit. Yeah, 2 hits.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Well, it is what it is. Alright. Parry. Wounds attempt fail unless they are critical, and then he's going to attack me. But there's no damage going to be to me. He's got a no tokens in there. This one, if the attacker is adjacent, they are... Okay, I'm going to go after the face Sabatons? That's a wound.
I don't know. I read it as baton.
Sabaton?
Because I'm not French.
Okay. And then the Furious Riposte. I failed that. Alright, so he performs a basic attack. Now, the basic attack says if there are no threats, he's going to perform Bloom. So once again, random survivor. That is you. Performs a basic attack against the target is me.
Yeah.
So let's figure this one out. Let's think about this. He performs a basic attack, target the attacker. So here, there are no threats. So he's not going to bloom, right? I mean, there's no threat. I mean... Oh, when he picks target, he picks me. So he's going to perform bloom on somebody, which is you. So you get a token. Do I sound right?
No.
No.
He has a target, so why is he picking me?
Because the first thing of the basic action is a threat. There's no threat, so he's going to bloom somebody randomly.
How come there's no threat if he already has a target?
There are no threats in the fairy ring. That's part of the basic attack. He's trying to pull people in so he can do damage. Otherwise, he's not going to do any damage to me.
Right.
So he's going to pull somebody in so he gets power.
Right, I'm just trying to figure out why it's not you.
Because Bloom, if you go up to Bloom, it doesn't say pick a target, it just says target a random survivor. Pick target, unless you're saying that,
No, okay.
target the attacker. That's the pick target. That would be me. Unless we would apply it to Bloom 2. Okay, let's just say it applies to Bloom 2. There is no random then? He's just pulling me in, right? Is what you're thinking? Because he's coming after me? We have to decide what to do with this, because he targets me. I'm the target.
Right.
Okay, so it says pick target, that's obviously me. In Bloom, we have this problem. He's doing Bloom also. Target a random survivor outside the fairy ring. What if I'm inside the fairy ring?
What I'm trying to say is you're going for Bloom, but we're past Bloom already. He's already got a target.
Well, it doesn't say that. It says here, perform a basic action, right?
Target attacker.
Yeah, perform the basic action, target the attacker. So here we start with the basic action at the very top. If there are no threats in the fairy ring, perform bloom. Remember, he doesn't do any damage unless there's somebody in the fairy ring. So he's got to put somebody in there or he's not going to do anything to me.
I understand that.
So the mechanic is obviously he's trying to do damage.
Sure.
So the first thing he's going to do is pull somebody in to help him with damage. Now the question isn't whether or not we're going to do this. We are. The question is, who is he pulling in there? Is it a random survivor? According to Bloom, it says random survivor because it's not picking. Because here's where I'm picked. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with it. Pull me in.
Yeah, I would just think that he's just trying to pull somebody into there.
Pulling me in so he can actually...
He can hit me.
And then he's moving up on you later.
Yeah.
Because then it says move and attack.
Right.
All right, I'm with it.
I mean, we may be wrong. You guys let us know in the comment section if we did that wrong, but that's the way we were reading it. But once you're in, you're doomed until the end of the turn, but I'm not doomed because he's targeting me. It could be a good chance to target you if he was picking the target, because then you might be the closest threat facing. You know, but now he's coming after me. So he's actually leaving, or getting close to leaving his ring there. Anyway, maybe we're wrong. 3 attacks, 4 to hit, 1 damage. That damage is right there. I'm not doomed, but I can't do anything about it. 4 to hit, yeah, 2 hits.
Did you give me a temporary luck for that?
Yep. Body, legs, I can't dodge it.
I just grabbed one.
And I do get an insanity for being attacked.
Why can't you dodge?
Doom, or I attacked. When you attack, you can't dodge. Okay. I'm done.
Okay, so here's my thing.
You're up.
Right. It says I'm doomed until the end of the monster turn, which means that, for example, this is our turn, and if we had Surge and I wanted to use it, I wouldn't be able to use it.
Yeah, you can't do anything now until his turn is done next time.
Well, I can still take my actual turn, right?
Yeah, you just can't spend any survival.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, it's 3 actually, but... Alright. To hit, you need a 3. You wound on a 2. Crit on a 6.
9, 9, 6, and 5.
All hits. Just don't pull a trap and then we're golden. There's a parry. Another parry. Another parry. And impervious. Well, the good news is you can crit on all these. And you're probably gonna wound every single one of these, but unless it's a crit, it's not gonna wound. So the failures if you wound attempts in this location fail. Okay, so you need to roll a 6 to do anything. Move the monster 3 spaces toward the center. Oh, the last one he's gonna run away from you. All the rest are okay. You'll just gain insanity, and you gain a luck token if you crit. And you bruise his ego. And there's also some... If the attacker does not have the fencing secret fighting art, you get breakthrough. You decide what to do. I would say... this one?
Yuck.
Because
I guess
the luck token will help you even more.
I'm just assuming, because I would lose the priority token if I missed the next shot and he attacked me, right?
Anytime he targets you.
Yeah, so we do Writhing Flora first.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to attack you, though. There's no cards to say he attacks you. You just have to do that breakthrough, whatever that is. This one will give you even better chance to crit on the next ones, though, if you crit on this. Let's roll the Inflora first. See what happens.
Alright.
You missed. So that's not going to be anything. Alright. Hypnotic Deflection. This one means he's going to run away from you.
So we got 2 hippie deflects first.
Yeah.
Alright, hippie deflect number 1.
That is a miss. So he faces you, and you gain +2 insanity.
I get +2 insanity. All right, hippie deflect number 2.
Got a crit on one of these. Come on now. And you're gonna miss that. You get 2 more insanity. And this one, same thing. Although he's gonna run from you if you miss this one. Come on, get a 6 or something. Or, you know, get a 3 and let him run to the center of the board. 3 spaces toward the center. He's gonna collide with you.
Yup.
You deserved it.
Because I'm doomed.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. You deserved it. After that. All right. Done. Next turn. You're still doomed until he's done.
Oh.
All right. Passing the token. You're up.
Okay. Upside down boy running the monster. Glissade. Pick target. Closest threat facing the fairy ring.
None.
Closest threat in range.
That would be the tank.
The monster stomps its foot and shrieks frightfully. The target suffers 1 brain damage.
Okay, I got it.
Move and attack. So
I got him. He's gonna run you over again, but it's not gonna move you.
I don't take damage for that?
No, that's the antelope trample.
Okay. So we're looking at 3, 2, and then 1 because I'm in the thing.
Yeah, 3, 4, 1.
3, 4, 1 because evasion.
And after damage, full move towards the center.
He's gonna run over me a 3rd time.
I could get you up, and you can't dash, so you're out no matter what. I was gonna say get up and dash out, but no. Well, I'm taking this.
All right, got a 3rd attack die for me. Thank you. Here we go.
Did I not roll 3 last time? On the basic attack?
We got a hit, and a hit. 3 9s.
Jeez. Could have rolled a little better in these last few rolls that you've had. Jeez. He did perform a basic attack against me. Did I only roll 2 dice instead of 3?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. Oh well. We'll just assume 1 missed.
My brain was still back on Bloom.
Yeah. That's where I was at too. Okay. 3 hits. I gotta figure out which one I'm dodging here.
We got a body, a head, and a leg.
Body, leg, and head. Okay, I'm dodging the head. I lost one thing. Alright, dodge the head. This is kind of hurting the tank a bit here.
Did you roll for survival?
Yes, I lost it. Okay, well, the good news is...
Turns over and I can get back on my feet?
Yeah. Also, he will full move towards the center.
Oh, not yet.
So he will run you over 1 more time.
And then I can...
Now you can get back up.
Alright.
Now our turn. Our tank is taking a bit of a whacking here. So I think I'm going to get the Acanthus here with the tank, if you don't mind.
Fine by me.
Because he could probably use... He might actually burn into the Acanthus this time around. 2, D10. No, I'm not going to get that. 11, that'll be Acanthus right there. I got the sickle, so it's very hard to get hit in the arms.
I was being pessimistic.
Yeah, there's still 1 left. I've still got my move. I don't think I can do much with it.
Run to the other Acanthus.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay. I only move at a 4, so...
That's why I gotta run now.
Alright, and then next is Corn Dog. Well, actually, let's see.
Unnamed should get in there and hit him in the back again.
You mind if I get the Flower Patch with Corn Dog?
No, not at all.
I get a +2 to this roll.
I'm just going to remove speed from you.
Alright, well, anyway, the Flower Patch gives us a random flower resource, and I get a luck token.
Come on, good flowers. Perhaps a tulip or a daisy?
Flower Knight resource. This is not flower, it's a Flower Knight resources, I believe. Alright, here we go. I'm going to shuffle these, by the way. Okay, here we go. What do we got here? A bone. Osseous Bloom. You may consume and archive this during the showdown and remove all bleeding and negative attribute tokens and gain the flower addiction disorder. So if bleed gets to be a problem, I can eat this. So Let's not worry about Corndog Joe's bleed at the moment.
Why? I'm right here, and then I'm just going to run over to the tank.
Well, you can run over the tank and do it anyway.
Okay.
Tank is in a little bit more danger than the rest. Corndog Joe can eat this. If I see a bleed, I can interrupt and eat it. So I can remove all the bleed before I suffer more bleed. You know what I mean?
It works as an interrupt?
Yeah, it doesn't have any activation or anything, so I would just, you may consume and archive this during the showdown, means any time, it doesn't say when. So just remove all your bleeding. So if I'm going to get another bleed, I'm going to eat this before I get any bleed. You know, before I roll the die to pull the bleed.
We're guaranteed to fight this guy next round, or next season.
There's a lot of cards like that, actually. He tends to try to attract us. He's got an addictive property and makes us come back after him. Okay?
Yep. THC.
Yeah, that was my move. I'm done. Lexi, or, you know, a named survivor you can choose.
3, 4, 5. And we'll get the bleed off of the tank.
Okay.
And then unnamed's gonna... That's the blind spot right there, right?
Yep.
Alright. See if we don't do a little bit better this time.
He's got 12 hit locations left.
6, 7, and 5, so 3 hits.
Yeah, 3's probably better because you're getting closer to trap territory, I think. Well, these are pretty good. You should be able to hit every time. This wound one, you gain a courage and knock down unless you spend a survival. Of course, if you crit, you gain a random flower. You crit on the other one, all survivors gain a 1 survival, so there is that. And the Flower Knight gains a -1 speed token, and it's you're gonna wound it no matter what there, I think.
What does Bash do again?
Knocks you down.
Okay. I think we should go for the knee joint first.
Okay. Roll a 6. Or, you know, roll a 4 and just wound. It's a wound. Yep.
Did we already wound him? Why is there 1 wound over there?
Somebody wounded him.
Okay, I don't remember, but cool.
Yeah, it was like the first card, I think. You missed a whole bunch. I didn't. This one.
Got it.
I was not adjacent, remember?
Right.
Okay, you moved it, right? Yep.
Alright,
Take that one.
I'm thinking the breaches.
Yeah. You get a luck if you hit him with a crit. Jeez, you wound him. You get a +1 courage, you need to spend a survival.
I spend a survival check, I get +1 courage, that's permanent?
Yep. Of course it is. Of course it is.
I don't know, they can be like a coward or something.
I got your card.
Thank you.
Hey, a crit, but there's no crit on this card. You've had crit on every single card except for this one, and then you crit.
I hurt him though, didn't I?
Yeah, you still wounded him.
Alright. Well then, I'm going to call that a win.
Yep.
Alright, so those are my attacks.
And it was your move, too. Didn't you move up to get to him?
Yes, I did. I was upside down. Sorry. Alright, I'm done.
Alright. Passing the token. And you're up.
Bad guy.
You've seen this one before.
Yeah, when in doubt.
He's targeting white here.
Yep. Stomps his foot and shrieks frightfully. The target suffers 1 brain damage. Ding. And what do we got here? A 3, 2, 1, because I'm the only guy in the thing.
Yeah, but you have 1 evasion, so 3, 3, 1.
3, 3, 1.
After damage, he's going to stay right where he is, but he will face you.
3, 3, 1. That's a 2 and a 1. Wah wah.
Yep, and 1 hit, 1 damage to your body. Might as well take it.
Take that shot.
Yeah.
Weird. I can actually take a shot, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's already where he's got to be, so that's it for the bad guy.
That's all for him. Okay, our turn. You want me to try to get more Acanthus with the tank?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You might as well live large. It's the only time he's going to have the sickle.
That's the other Acanthus there. And that is the last one.
All right.
Go. One. Whoop. I won't be able to get there unless I dash with Corn Dog. I could scream instead if you want, or I could just try to dash in and hit. Lexi needs to decide what she's going to do too. If I dash in, we could stay out for another round as I try to get into a better position. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Lexi's coming for your bleed.
If we both get in there,
otherwise Lexi's going to dash up to the side here, and then she's going to fire an arrow in and stay out of the ring. You got to decide if you want the bleed taken off, because if not, then I'm going to start shooting with my bow and arrow. But I can stay outside the ring doing that.
I think I'm okay with the bleed. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I dash, I could spend full move in a straight line and stop adjacent. He suffers knockback 1, -1 toughness. He's already, doesn't matter. And then I can do the slam and the skewer, you know? So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
That would be a straight line to get all that, though.
Yeah, it's all a straight line. 3. So the first one was the move, and the second one was the... I moved 1, 2, 3, dash. So there'll be at least 4 move and stop. And then that is adjacent. So he suffers knockback 1, which puts him here. He was facing you.
Yes, he was.
And I will attack.
Stabby, stabby.
I will hit on a 6, but I also get +2 strength as well, but that's not going to matter because it's only a 2 to wound. He's easy to wound. He's okay to hit, but he does suffer -1 toughness and +2 strength. So he's also, we do have to realize he does have an extra token too, so he's damaging a little bit more easily now. There we go. There is a perfect hit, but doesn't do anything for me. Wound. See what I get here. Hey, I miss.
See, it's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah. After all those pluses, I still couldn't wound him. All right. Corn Dog is done. I would have got courage too.
That's the bummer.
All right. What do you want to do?
Uncork the
blind spot,
or put him back in the middle so that I can shoot with Lexi next.
Go ahead. You can get into his blind spot pretty easily.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3 to hit, but you only got 8 cards left.
Hit, 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 and hit.
And he does get 2 damage now. No trap. No trap. There it is. We knew it was coming. Stop, stop. Place the Flower Knight in the center. Place the attacker in front of the monster. You gain a luck. No, no. What happened here?
In the center.
Oh, okay, yeah. Place him in front. You gain a luck token. Okay. Alright. Each of the other survivors grasped by roots and pulled in. Unless they spend 1 survival, place them 5 spaces closer to the Flower Knight. All survivors are doomed. A form of basic. I'm okay.
Lexi can't spend. She's immortal.
Immortal. Let's see. Cannot spend survival while insane. Yeah, so you're going in. Survival action. This is not a survival action. I'm already in the middle with Corn Dog, but I will spend it with the tank to stay out. So Lexi gets pulled in 5 spaces. Now we're all doomed. And he performs a basic attack against the attacker, which is you. So that is a... let's see, 3 of us in the middle now. That is a 3-3-3.
3-3-3.
Which is what I was kind of worried about. Okay, 1 miss. So 2 hits, 3 damage to each location. Waste, waste, that's bad. 1 waste is okay, 2 waste is not okay.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, bad table.
Yep. And you're knocked down from the heavy wound. Niner.
Bruised tailbone. The base of your spine is in agony. You cannot dash until Showdown ends. You are knocked down. I already am knocked down. Gain a bleed.
Yep.
Not so bad. I mean, the dash is a bummer, but...
We'll put the dash under on the side. We'll put it on the side. So you don't need to pull the wound card. Yeah. Alright.
Whoop, I grabbed the wrong dash card.
Actually, you know what we could have done? Well, we're all doomed, so...
We are all doomed.
So we couldn't dash out. He dooms us before we can dash out.
Creator thought about that.
Yeah, I was going to say we could all dash out and then you wouldn't get hit very hard, but nope. Alright, so you're done now.
I am done now.
Lexi is right up next to Corndog, so she can either heal and move out or shoot. And, oh yeah, heal and move out, I would say.
Really? Now you want me to heal?
You're inside the square. If he's doing 3 damage, that's painful. If she does something and he comes after her, she might die.
Oh, I'm leaving that part.
Oh, actually, you're okay. You've got immortal. Never mind. You do what you want.
No, I just thought it was funny. You finally asked me to heal off the blood.
I was just thinking you have to move out. But you can do whatever you want. You're immortal. I was worried about you getting hit without any armor, but you're immortal. You could do whatever you want.
About smacking somebody with a club.
You gonna dash and do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. You have to dash and do it. Can't spend survival, so you can't move.
No, I just slide over one facing boom club.
You can't. Club is cumbersome.
Oh, I was thinking reach for some reason. Okay, I'm just gonna take the bleeds and leave.
Okay. Take the bleeds. You took my bleeds, right?
No.
Huh? No?
Took them off of me.
Oh, I thought off of me. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's return.
Oh boy, what to do with the Axeman?
Is he doomed because he didn't go in?
No, it's only during the trap. All survivors were doomed, but that was during the trap, not anymore. Of course, if he hits, he's going to get, you know... I'm not afraid of this guy. I'm going to go ahead... 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go right up on him. He gets his token back. That's 3. I'm going to swing at him. Counterweighted axe. 6 to hit. There's 1 hit. Alright, delicate knee joint.
That's a good one.
There's a 5. So that is a wound, but that's all it is. Alright, and to offset some of the incoming damage here, we are not doomed anymore. I'm afraid that Corndog Joe is going to take some pretty big hits. I'm going to dash out. See if I spend the survival. I don't. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now he's only doing 2 damage. Now we can duck in and out. That's kind of the plan here. Okay. Next turn. Passing the token. Pulling a card. Stinging Breeze. Pick target. Closest survivor outside fairy ring in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be Lexi.
Yep.
And then 2 speed, probably 5 to hit. Target after damage. Target gains a luck. Move the flower knight 5 spaces toward this showdown board. Target suffers grab. So he's going to run up to you. He's going to grab you. And then you're going to suffer damage. Place the knockdown survivor in front of him. So he's going to grab you and pull you back into the ring. Okay.
Corn dog getting knocked down on the way.
Yeah, he's going to run over Corn Dog. So he's going to run up to Lexi. 2, 5, 1. It's the damage is 1. It's not marked otherwise. So that's 3 then. 2, 5, 3. Because the damage is plus. I think. Yeah. Yeah, he has a +1 damage for each survivor in there. So he gets 2 damage. This is a 2, 2, 5, 3. Because there's 2 people in there and it's 1 damage. Okay. Here we go. There is a miss and a hit. The 5 damage goes to your legs. I advise you to well, it's going to go to your body, or your brain, actually. I advise you to take it. What? 5, 3. 3 damage. 2, 5, 3. And then he's going to grab you. Now this, you suffer 1 damage from the grab, not from the damage thing. It's just a monster level. So you suffer 1 more from the grab. It's going to knock you down, but not knock back. And he's going to run with you back towards the middle. Say 5 spaces, move 5. So he's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so he'll run.
That's knocked down, not knocked back, right?
Yeah. And then he is done. And you do gain a luck token. There you go. Everybody's getting their luck tokens on here.
Just gotta crit this dude so much.
Yeah, okay. He's done. So, Unnamed gets up, and Corndog got knocked down on his turn, so Corndog cannot get up, and neither can Lexi. So I'm going to encourage Corndog, and roll to see if I spend it. I did not spend it. Spend the point.
I'm going to encourage Lexi, and I will spend it.
Get out from under there. Can you grab it?
What the?
Oh no. What a mess. Alright. It's alright, they're still together. We know what we're doing. Everybody settle down. I know what I'm doing. Settle down. I'll move everybody out. Stop it, stop it.
I'm just trying to get the...
Stop!
I'm not...
Stop! There we go. Now, move them back. Just like they were. Okay, I'm going to lock this in place so that doesn't happen again. Lock. You can actually lock stuff down. There we go. Now it's okay. A little off-centered. Lexi's right here. It's a little off-centered, but we're going to leave it alone, okay? That was horrible. It's locked. Don't worry about it anymore. Okay. Where were we?
It's our turn.
Yeah, so... Oh, he did wound, by the way. Lexi has not wounded yet. He's only got 6 cars left, so that's something to think about. Do you want Corndog Joe to hit from the rear and run out?
Yes.
Alright, so 5 to hit with the axe right now. It's 1 hit. Impervious. My luck is an 8 right now, so I need an 8. There it is. I rolled Lantern. Attacker gains priority token.
Uh-oh.
I do gain luck too, right?
Yeah, and it's a persistent injury.
That's good. I'll go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and go here. Put the... Yeah. Okay, I did move the card. Everything's good. And Corn Dog Joe is done. You want Lexi? I would say Lexi get out first and shoot. Because that'll take another token off.
She can't. She can't spend any...
So club, maybe? Or it's up to you what to do. You're actually, Unnamed Survivor could swing and then get out, too.
Yeah, he's gonna swing.
Then run down here or something. Okay. 4 to hit.
4 hits.
4 hits. 5 to crit. Reading faint. Whoa. Okay, I got this. Yeah, a little bit of lag here. I never used to do that. I don't know why. Super dense.
We're gonna go to the delicate shoulder joint first.
Hold on. Well, okay, go ahead. Yeah. That is a hit. I'll move the card.
Going to the delicate shoulder joint first.
I was just reading this over here. It was a +1 to permanent accuracy if you crit on the flowering bustle. Also, if the attacker's inside the ring, they are entangled in a mess, they gain a -1 movement and a +1 luck. And anytime you gain luck, you're more likely to crit these cards. So that's just why I was saying. I was looking for anything that would give you bonus luck if you crit on it. This one is just, he's going to give you a +1 luck anyway, so...
Flowering bustle.
Yeah. There. Oh, come on. Oh, well, you do wound. I got it for you. You do gain -1 movement and +1 luck token. I'm gonna get the movement.
Yeah.
Don't forget to flip it over. This is our lucky hitter, and he just sucks, man. He's just having a bad run. You now crit on a 4. These are the exact... well, the ones he's going to run... He's just going to move to the center. He's already in the center. The other's going to give you insanity. Yeah. Finally. Which one did you go? Hypnotic? Okay. So that will wound. It is a critical wound. I got your card. And we do the breakthrough now.
I do not have fencing.
So we do breakthrough, right?
Yep. I don't know what that means.
Okay. For a brief instant, a weakness is found in the Flower Knight's seemingly impenetrable defenses. I think we're doing pretty good against him. Alright. With a ferocious blow, the survivor is able to overcome the Flower Knight's bird-like reflexes. If we have drums. We do, right?
We don't make them, but we have the ability to make them.
Yeah, if we've innovated drums, the rhythm of the battle is maddening. All survivors gain +2 insanity. We do have drums. It is right here.
No.
Okay, so we all gain +2 insanity. Okay. Seizing the moment, the attacker attempts to break through. Roll a d10.
Okay. 8.
8. Flower Knight chirps and stumbles, its armor subtly shifting colors. Gain 1 survival and +1 luck token. Give yourself a survival.
Yep.
And that's that. Okay, next one. You crit on a 3 now. Another crit. Okay, we're going to do this again. Everybody goes through. He stumbles again. We do move a card. I got it for you. We all gain +2 insanity. Got that?
Done and done.
And roll a d10 again. Add your luck to the result. Sorry. We should have stopped that. Hold on. Last time I missed that. Add the survivor's luck to the result. You would have rolled a 10 last time.
That would have been 11.
So you would have just critted on this one, and we moved the card, so this wouldn't have mattered. So take the luck off, or the insanity off, everybody. -2 luck. Sorry, -2 insanity. Okay. So instead, you do gain, here's what it says. Passing through, your senses sharpen until you're nearly overwhelmed. Gain the fencing, secret fighting art. All survivors gain +1 survival. So that was last time. And I already moved the card this time, so this time you don't do it again. Fencing.
Ambidextrous and fencing, they don't seem to go together. Ignore parry when attempting to wound hit locations. When a monster attacks you, roll a d10. On a 6+, ignore 1 hit. Limit once per round.
Jeez, that's nice.
That's really mean. Against this dude. Ooh.
Yeah. He's not really, he has banged on us a little bit as far as armor goes, but not too much.
And then why didn't I roll the last one?
You did. You critted on it.
Okay.
Just didn't have to do that again.
Alright. So
just a critical wound.
2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Just gonna stay right on the edge.
Okay, Lexi, what's she's gonna do?
Point blank range with the bow.
Why not the club?
Because I want to get both.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right.
Oh.
Unless you want me to charge in with unnamed or the tank and try to hit him in the rear and maybe turn him around.
Nope.
So you get a better shot. Miss.
He's done.
Alright, he will charge in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And take his swing. Yep. 2 hits.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm going for the breastplate first. 9 to crit. There's a 7, so it is a wound. As his last card there. I gain +1's courage, and I'm knocked down unless I spend a survival. I will spend the survival. And I will gain the courage. And I will roll on the last one. He parries this unless I crit.
Good.
He parried it. He moves 3 steps towards the showdown. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and dash out. Here's to see if I spent it. I did not.
Nice.
Dashed back out. Okay, passing the token. Next turn. He only has his basic attack now.
Yeah, Lexi's trying to kill him.
Closest threat facing in the fairy ring, that is you. So,
Target.
oh, priority target. Yeah, he's coming after me. Move and attack. I could dash away from him. I think I probably will. Hold on, let's see how far he can move. I have to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sit there and take it.
Why?
Because then I'm in range with my bow.
Why can't you just... Oh, you can't dash. Yeah, I should be able to survive just fine. Okay, I'll sit there and take it. So he is 3, 3, 1. Looks like just 2 hits. Legs and waist. I'll take legs and waist. That's no problem. Okay. And then he's done, I think. That's all he can do is basic attack. Oh, he did? There are no threats in the fairy ring. There were. But he charged me. So, that there are threats in the fairy ring. He picked target me. He charged me, and that's that. So he's done. Okay, your turn.
Come on, Lexi.
7 to hit. 2 to wound. 9 to crit. There it is. Just gotta wound him. Just gotta roll not a skull. And he's dead.
Alright.
Yoink. See ya. We'll unlock the thing now so we can do fun stuff with it. All right. He is dead. We did that right. Okay, aftermath. Let's see. +1 hunt XP, +1 weapon proficiency. So everyone gets a hunt XP.
Done and done. And I am proficient. Yay!
In bow.
In bow.
You're specialized in bow.
When attacking with a bow, you may re-roll any misses once. Limit once per attack.
So there you go.
Nice.
Helps you hit more easily.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody else got their hunt XP, right?
Yep.
All right, and let's see. Rewards. Now. Plus rewards. When the survivors defeat the Flower Knight, they gain the Spiral or the Flower Knight badge rare gear. Add the Petal Spiral innovation to the settlement's innovation deck. So Petal Spiral. There it is. Okay. And we do get the Flower Knight badge rare gear. Okay, we gotta get the gear, I guess. Oh. Where would that be? Maybe under special AI cards or something. Let me check the Flower Knight stuff again, see if I can find it here. Disorders, dance rules, luck, patches, nice disorders. I gotta try to find this thing. I'm not sure. Let's see. These are the fighting. Oh, that's just otherworldly luck. Oh boy, where is the badge? I searched for it. Not there. Maybe I'll just drop the new Flower Knight. Here, maybe I pulled it out already and can't find it or something. There's the gear. That's probably why. Yep. The badge looks like it's right here. Alright, so the gear allows us to, on arrival, we gain an evasion and we draw a tactics card. And it has a blue on top. Okay, and then, let's see. If any survivors have the Fencing Secret Fighting Art and Ghostly Beauty Disorder, they gain the Narcissistic Disorder and +1 permanent evasion. Don't have it. Next settlement phase, Sense Memory. Okay.
Oh, I got fencing.
So next settlement phase, which is coming up now. I'm going to put it on the timeline. Right here, right? Oh, we already did that. So that's, we're hunting right here. So next settlement phase, Sense Memory. There we go. That's the next lantern year, but that is our next settlement phase. All right, and we gain 4 basic resources and 4 of the other stuff. I'm gonna delete this. Bye-bye, Flower Knight. Oh, that was weird. Okay, it's back. All right, 4 basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 Flower Knight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to flip the Flower Knight or the basic?
Flower Knight. I've never really got familiar with those.
All right, I'll flip the basic first. Hide, bone, love, juice, organ. Pretty good spread.
Yeah.
Okay, you're up. Lantern Bloom. It's a hide. We can consume it during the showdown, gain 3 luck, -1 luck, and the flower, or -1 permanent luck, and add flower addiction. So we're going to use that as hide. Another bone that removes bleed. We don't need it. We'll use it as a bone. Another bone. And Lantern Bud. If you consume this during the settlement phase, gain 3 endeavors, skip the next hunt, and gain the flower addiction disorder. Nice. 3 endeavors means we can do a lot with that right now.
Spicy meatball there.
That is also scrap. That's something to consider. These are all perishable, by the way, so we are going to lose them. They will decay after this is done.
We have to spend them now.
Gotta spend them now. Alright, so we're gonna move them over here. I'm gonna let you try to work that out. I'm gonna heal and rest everybody, or did you do that?
I did not. I took off everybody's strength token so it didn't disappear.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, and let's see if there's anything else that we do. If the settlement innovated pedal spiral, we did not. Okay, so we're good to go. Alright. Survivors are returning. Okay, we will now gain our endeavors. So here we have 4 people coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4. We also gain 1 for Corndog Joe because he is the Tinker. When he's a returning survivor, we gain +1. He can also use his Matchmaker if he wants to do Intimacy. And our Collective Toil... Let's see, we have 12 people, so that means because we have Collective Toil, we will gain +1 for every 10 population, and we do have 12, so we gain another Endeavor token. Now we have 6. Feeling good about this.
Where's the rest of it? Oh, it's up here.
Yeah. As I moved it over, it kind of crashed up there. So, alright. Updating the timeline. We have to draw a card. Here we go. Ready?
Nope.
You want me to wait on it?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm organized.
Yeah, here we go. Open Maw. Hey, you remember this one?
Yes, it sucked last time, and it sucks this time.
A large stone face slowly opens its mouth. Survivors prove their bravery by running into it. We can spend and brave the maw. If you roll doubles, the snap shut. You're dead. You can roll any number of d10s together, add the result. The only good thing is if you roll high, you get some resources, or you gain the Lantern Sword at 32, which is pretty powerful. You must be a departing survivor this year. That's 32. That's a pretty high number there. You're going to be rolling about 5 of these, and if you roll doubles, you're dead. Do we want to risk it?
No, absolutely not.
All right. Then it would be considered a pass, which is probably a good thing. Because we're trying to go for kids, not brave people that jump into the mouth of a stone and get killed. Although, one thing to mention is if you do roll, like, say 3 dice, you're less likely to roll doubles, right? And you might get that +2 courage, which would technically give us the matchmaker again. If that makes you feel any better.
Well, we don't need it on Corn Dog, and I'm not doing it with my guys, so that's talking tank land here.
No, it doesn't have to be the people that we take. It could be just anybody.
Oh, I thought you said returning survivors.
I don't think it said that, did it?
I don't know. I thought I heard you say it.
Maybe it is. Just survivors proof, so anyone may endeavor here. But we do spend an endeavor to do it, too. So we are losing our ability to roll for ambidextrous, or stone training, or pottery, or doing this dark water research, which we need to do as well.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, then we're going to pass on it. All right, moving on then. Sense memory. All right, here's the picture, everybody. You can see like a bunch of weird stuff going on there. Somebody playing a violin, somebody watching, somebody playing with some vines, somebody pouring something out. All right, rushing into the settlement, the returning survivors desperately attempt to convey to the others the powerful memories they that dwelt in the very air of the glade. Hey, everybody, do you know what we saw? We saw this guy. We really stomped him. He gave us all this luck. And you should have seen Unnamed White. He just missed all over the place. He had all these opportunities. He finally got his fencing. Finally. It was amazing. Couldn't believe how terrible he was. You should have been there. Even as they passed the settlement's threshold, the memories fade. Uh-oh. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Did you miss? I can't remember. And the delicate blooms clutched in their hands will... The settlement may pour their inspiration into inspired crafting. So here's the inspired crafting here. We could try to craft the Espertine bow if we have... oh, that's hard to read. An organ hide, a sigling bloom, and an osseous bloom. I don't think we have a sigling bloom, do we? We have a lantern.
We don't.
Yeah, so we can't do it. That Vespertine bow is pretty tough. Alright, so if we don't... If we have pottery, over here we do. If we have pottery, the returning survivors are able to preserve the delicate blooms whose scents fill the survivors' heads with wondrous ideas. Their recollections inspire distillations of scent memory. So we can spend 2 warbling blooms and 3 organs and gain otherworldly fighting art, otherworldly luck fighting art. We don't have it. 1 lantern bud and 3 organs, which I do think we have. We gain the leader fighting art and anxiety. And once per campaign, if the settlement has innovated sculpture and Song of the Brave, we do not have Song of the Brave. Okay, so...
What does the leader do?
Leader. I think it's a fighting art, I think.
Yeah, it is a fighting art. I just can't remember. I think it was like...
Whenever you encourage survivors, they gain a +1 speed token until the end of the round. Once per hunt, you may inspire another survivor. They use your understanding and courage to resolve a hunt or story event.
I'm just saying, because we have the...
Corn dog?
We have the dark water ooze that you can get rid of in the anxiety, I think. I can't remember if it's disorder or if it's like wound or something.
Anxiety is you start each showdown with the priority token unless you have stinky gear in your gear grid. It's not that bad, actually. It's actually pretty good if something charges at our leader. So it's kind of good, actually, to have the priority token starting off. I wouldn't mind it. Whoops. But then we lose a lantern bud and 3 organs, and I think we only have 2 organs, and we cannot innovate then. We'd have to sacrifice our love juice, although we could make another love juice with pottery. Yeah, we do gain another love juice, so we would sacrifice the love juice, and we'd be able to gain another love juice. Well, no, we have to use an organ to gain another love juice. I agree. It's probably not happening. All right, so let's throw that out. Let's not worry about the scent of the lost site, okay? But let's take a look at these other things. Here's the gear. Okay. We could do the Vespertine satchel if we're going to make leather anyway. The satchel here is you may depart with 1 resource card. If the resource is perishable, it is not destroyed. Ooh, we can actually take a resource with us. I guess we, when we depart, the perishable are all destroyed, but we can actually take it with us. To build that, we would need leather and the lantern bloom, and we do have the lantern bloom. There's also the Vespertine foil.
That's a sword, I believe. 4
attacks. Oh, but it does crit with a deadly 2 if you can connect it. At the beginning of each settlement phase, archive this unless you spend a flower resource. Ooh. That's painful. Look at this Vespertine bow, though. Range deadly. Before each attack, you may choose the Vespertine bow to have slow, +2 accuracy, and range 9. That is epic. And it has deadly, so it gives you a +1 luck. There's also the Vespertine arrow, which is deadly 4. Archive this after use. If your attack misses, place a flower patch terrain tile. Deadly +4 accuracy, or 4 luck, but after you shoot it, it's archived. That's 1 flower of any type. And the cello. On arrival, all other survivors with an instrument in their gear grid gain a +1 luck. That's interesting. I like the satchel, and the reason I like it is it's a free... well, it's got green on it all over it, for one. And that would be kind of nice for the tank to carry, because the tank might be able to fit green to it. And get the... well, let's see. 1, 2... I would need one more green somehow to connect to it. But I think if I take this set here... Yeah, well, it's kind of a weird way of doing it, but I might be able to do it. I might be able to actually get a +1 evasion off that Vespertine satchel and take the acanthus plant to heal up a location, you know, a fresh one. Or one of the flowers that we wanted to take with us, you know. So the satchel's attractive. I'm thinking we might do that, but we need to think about that too. The bloom is hide, and we do need our hide too. We only have 4 hide right now. To finish our leather set, we still need legs and arms, and I think we need 4 hide for that. However, we can make 1 more hide with our pottery. By the way, everybody, we are on the develop phase. But, you know, first things first, right? We're going to automatically lose a hide because we always innovate. Without question.
That is our go-to move.
Yeah, we're gonna sacrifice everything to innovate. So these are going bye-bye. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. I'm gonna put them up here, actually, right here. I'll let you flip them.
Still begging for Runaway, but I wouldn't hate Surge.
Partner.
Song of the Brave.
Didn't care about scrap smelting. Family might be interesting. Song of the Brave.
Hey, there we go.
Okay, family. Survivors nominated for intimacy may give themselves a surname if they do not have one. A newborn survivor inherits the surnames of their parents, their weapon type, and half rounded down of their weapon proficiency levels. That's kind of good for having kids, because then our kids are... You know, we've got our main people, and if they have babies, they gain their weapon type, whatever the weapon they use, and half rounded down of their weapon proficiency levels when they're born. Song of the Brave. During overwhelming darkness, we can all walk Path of the Brave. And on arrival, each non-death survivor may remove 1 negative attribute token, which is pretty good too. Song of the Brave here. We may perform the Ballad of the Wallflower if we win. Incense Memory. Oh, we could do that now, couldn't we? Yeah.
No, because we don't have Song of the Brave yet.
Yeah, but if we do get it, we can do it then.
Yes.
As the song reaches its climax, the entire settlement is on the verge of understanding a hidden meaning. Blah, blah, blah. Minus 1d5 population. Do not gain the benefits of your death principle. Increase your settlement's survival limit by 1. Departing survivors gain 1 understanding and 3 + 3 insanity. What, we basically kill people to gain understanding and insanity. And survival limit bonus. That's painful. Painful. We're trying to have kids, not kill them. I say family. That's just me. And the reason I say family is because it does give us the family consequences. Let me see if there's what's left in the deck here. Some people are confused by these cards. Flip face up. So I'm going to flip these face down. Family. We have a clan. Death. Which is a family... Yeah, the clan death. All newborn survivors gain some pretty nice stuff if we get that clan of death. Family consequence. That's a plus. It says here if we pull that innovation, Clan of Death. It says, the enduring strength of your clan passes through generations. All newborn survivors gain +1 accuracy, +1 strength, and +1 evasion. That's if we pull this family card, we get to add that to our deck. Pretty nice. What are you thinking?
I just want to check to see what the Path of the Brave means. But I'm leaning heavily towards...
Path of the Brave is when we pass Overwhelming Darkness. We're going to want to go Path of the Brave because you can find a half-dead survivor if you're lucky. Or you could lose a token. You could, let's see, gain -1 evasion token. All other survivors gain +1 survival. Suffer 1 event damage to your arm. Or emerge with a leader fighting art.
Alright, I vote family.
Okay, family it is. Search plan there. Okay, survivors nominated for intimacy may give themselves a surname if they do not have one. Yay, surnames.
You gotta improve our departing survivor limit.
Our departing to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not having any trouble. We need to get our limit up now.
Just didn't want to forget.
Yeah, and whenever they have a kid, their weapon type and goes up, or they get the weapon type and the half rounded down to the proficiency levels. So that's pretty nice for somebody who has like the bow or the spear, because they'll get 1 proficiency level in those too. Of course, we have to risk those people to do it, you know. But you know, we do risk them at advantage. Okay. All right, next we need to finish the leather set, I think, right?
Was the idea.
So we need to spend an innovation for leather making. We're going to spend the innovation for leather making. And now we can make leather. Now to make that I need a hide, a leather, hide, and a leather. Okay, so this will be our hide and leather. Our hide. And we need 1 more, but we don't have 1 more. So we're going to have to innovate again to turn an acanthus, 1 herb acanthus into a hide. So we're going to innovate again, and that will turn this acanthus into a hide. So here we have a hide. 2 hides are being turned into leather, and we have 2 more hides right here. They're gone. That will give us the bracers and the boots. This has got a bunch of green on these too, so that's kind of good. All right. Good deals all around. Next, we do have the Blackwater innovation type thing we could do for light forging. 2 resources and 2 dark waters. If we spend 1, we can increase that. So let's see, Slenderman, sorry. If we get up to level 1, let's see, 2 bones and a dark water, or yeah, we've got these things down here to look at. You gain the crystal skin ability, gain the crystal sword mold strange resource. When you gain the crystal skin ability.
Well, we have 2 perishable bones, so it seems like a good idea.
We do have 2 perishable bones, don't we? We have 3, actually.
Yeah.
So we can do the gloom-coated arrows, or we could bone lion's tail. We don't have. Let's see. We would need bones. 2 resources, 2 dark waters would be 2 acanthus and 2 dark waters. We would have to spend 1. Light forging, we would have to actually forge. We'd have to spend another 1, which we might not want to do this time. But we could still light forge and get rid of it. So let's go ahead and light forge.
Yeah. I'm
going to put an endeavor token on light forge so that we know that we have 1 level in it. Okay?
Sure.
We know we have 1 there. All right. That's going to cost us 2 dark water and 2 resources. So we're going to spend 2 dark water and 2 resources. And that's what acanthus is for. Now we don't... If we... Okay, so the next thing is we have 2 endeavor left. We have 3 bone and an organ. And a couple iron. Looking around. Two bone and organ would make the whistling mace, but that's what would clock you in the head if you miss.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Bone and a hide, no. Bone. 3 bones would give us another bone club. Not really interested in a bone club. Too bad we couldn't make the pickaxe. If we had another hide, we could do it. We're out of hide, though. So we just can't do that. We're going to lose those bones. We need to spend them on something.
Skullcap hammer, if we have a scrap to go with it.
We don't. We only have iron. Oh, we do. We have the lantern bud. We do have a lantern bud. We do have 1 scrap. But if we consume this, we get +3 endeavors in the flower addiction. So we get +3 more endeavors, which if we have 3 more endeavors, that would allow us to light forge. If we light forge, we could spend 2 bones and a dark water and make the gloom arrow. Let's see. We still have a bone and a organ left. A bone. Could make the gloom arrow. We'd still have a bone left over and gums. Well, organ and a bone. I don't think the organ and bone... The bone's probably not going to help us with much. We'd make something with it. Probably darts or something. But... Well, the way I see it is we could make the gloom arrow. If we wanted to. The gloom arrow rolls 5 dice. It's got a +1 to crit, luck to it. It's got 5 damage, 6 to hit. After attempting to wound each of these locations, you put them back on the deck instead of the discard. You can use it once per showdown.
Yeah, let's get that.
Okay, to do that, we would have to... Well, first of all, we can do this. We can spend 1 endeavor. And then we're going to light forge. And now light forge says, for a short time, bizarre physical chemical properties of the dark place are recreated by a pressurized crystal chamber. Survivors may craft the following gear during this phase. So now we're going to spend 2 bones and a dark water. Okay. And then we will get the gloom-coated arrow. There we go. All right. This is what we're left with right now. Okay, if we want to... We have one endeavor left, okay? So if we use that endeavor, we could do a love juice. Or a matchmaking. And then we have 1 love juice, 1 matchmaking, and then we have a bone, a scrap, and an organ. Let's see. A bone... We could spend it on a scrap dagger. Scrap dagger's pretty decent. On a perfect hit, it gains +2 strength for the rest of the attack. 3 attacks, 7 to hit. It's kind of decent. We could, or we could eat this scrap. Somebody would eat it. They would gain +3 endeavors and skip the next hunt, and they gain the flower addiction disorder. And then with those 3 more endeavors, we would get matchmaking. We would get love juice. Well, let's see, we get matchmaking. This love juice we could use for free. We'd turn this into love juice. We'd have 3 matchmaking right there. This would be gone. We would still have 2 endeavors left over, or 3 endeavors left. Wait, 1, no. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 endeavors left over, and then we can use those endeavors for stuff up here, such as maybe drumming or sculpture, or we can do roundstone training. We can do bloodletting if we want to try to get rid of somebody's insanity, like disorders.
I'm in.
Right. So who's gonna eat the bud?
Does that have to be somebody who is returning?
No.
Then let's open up the population and have a look.
Somebody gets the flower addiction. Now the question is, do we want to go back after the flower night?
As opposed to...
Okay, so right now, we do have a full set of gear for everybody except the... No, we have a full set for everybody. So everybody's got a full set of armor. So what we're probably trying to go after next... Really? Yeah.
Lexi's got a full set of armor?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are missing Lexi. Lexi needs the rawhide set probably, right?
That's ideal.
Yeah, so the leather set's going to go on the tank. The rawhide set's going to probably go on Lexi or your fighting art guy here. And one person's going to be without armor very much. So we could try to put together another rawhide set, or we could go after the lion.
As long as she's got immortal, she doesn't need a ton of armor.
Yeah, she's okay until we can get armor. But the question is, who should we go after? If we go after the Flower Knight again, of course he's pretty easy, so we would definitely like harvest him because critting on him gives us resources some.
Let's go after the Phoenix.
Send some newbies after the Phoenix?
Anybody. I'm just saying, let's hunt the Phoenix.
Okay. We could try for the Phoenix gear, or
I thought that the gear the stuff we got from the Flower Knight was a little lackluster. I don't like the perishable quality.
Right. We get a lot of stuff off him, though.
We do.
You know, that Lantern Bud is pretty nice, and he does have some pretty nice gear. That Vespertine bow, I mean, can you, like, that's nothing to cough at there. You know,
I agree.
All those resources, let's look at it this way. All these resources we get, if we can get that Osseous Bloom, the Sigilling Bloom, an organ, and a hide, there's a good chance we'll pull that. There's a lot of Osseous stuff. We would get that Vespertine bow. That Vespertine bow is right here. Range 5 is normal. Deadly, plus, you know, and it throws 3 bones. 4 to wound. Compared to your cat gut, which throws 2 bones and a 3 to wound, and a little bit more range though. Range is 6.
Yeah, I'm not in love with the 5 range. The 9 range is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it gives you a little more versatility, and you can crit a little easier with it too. If we hunt the Phoenix, the thing is he'll raise up our experience quite a bit, you know. Because we age. He gives us age tokens, remember? So sending our newbies in after him, after the Phoenix, might be a good call. I would not want to send Corndog Joe against him.
I'm fine with that.
Unless we want Corndog Joe to just go in and retire. But then he can't use his Tinker or Matchmaker.
No, we want to...
But we also lose Tinker and Matchmaker during the returning phase because he's not with us.
I can live with that for one fight and see what we can get out of the Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that then.
I mean, we're gonna burn 3 love juices here, it looks like.
Okay, so let's see who's gonna eat that then, because Corndog Joe's not gonna go after him, but we are probably gonna go after him again, right? We do have a regal visit coming up.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't remember at all. It's been so long. All right, we'll find out with the rest of the people. Let's just let some no-name eat it, or do you want Corndog to eat it?
Corndog's not going. Let him eat it.
Is he going to skip the hunt then?
Yeah.
All right, Corndog will eat it, but he also gets the flower addiction, so he's got to hunt the night before he goes out again.
So that guarantees us that we're going to hit the night again. No big deal.
And that's what the whole mechanic of that thing is.
Yep.
Flower addiction. Ooh, he likes this. This flower was tasty. And to skip the hunt, I'm just going to pack him up. I'm not going to mark it. All right. And then this is gone. Okay. So we're going to spend... wait, didn't we have one more bone? Did I delete a bone by mistake? I think I did. We had one more bone, right? I think
We did.
Yeah, we burned 2 bones for the gloom arrow, but I had one more bone. I don't know what I did with it. I must have deleted it. All right, well, we're turning this gums into... Using pottery, we're turning this into love juice. We are spending 1 organ and 1 endeavor, and we're making another love juice. All right. We do have another bone that we have to spend. So let's see. If we're going to have to spend bones, what do we want? What about the bone dagger?
I'd rather have darts than a bone dagger.
The bone dagger is not fragile. We made a mistake before. On a perfect hit, you gain a survival.
Okay, that's nice.
And your thrill seeker here does have a gain 1 additional survival. So instead of carrying that club around, you could carry the dagger.
Yep.
And it does have 2 red on it as well, if you'd like to try to match up some red stuff. You do have a guy over here with a red charm. And I am taking some of his gear off, but, you know, we can work that out later. I'm going to be giving him only 1... whoops. I'm only going to give him 1 set of red affinity, and he needs 2. He's going to be losing a red infinity. You are going to have to match up another red. I'd say bone dagger.
Okay.
It'll give us some options here. All right. And then we still have in 3 endeavors, as I said. We spent 1 to get the love juice there. We do have to spend 1 more. Thought we had 4. We had 1 left. We got 3 more, so we had 4. Spent 1 to get the love juice. Okay, and 1 more to do the matchmaking ability from our Tinker Buddy, Corn Dog Joe. Okay, so now we have family, and family will get the weapon type. Inherits the surname of 1 parent, their weapon type, and half rounded down of their weapon proficiency. So who do we want to do this with?
Might as well do it with Corn Dog. He's not going. He's got a weapon type, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's also risking his life to do intimacy. But Lexi would give them one bow. Sinbad's dead. Interestingly, let's read this one more time. Interestingly, it says their weapon type and half rounded down of their weapon proficiency levels. Now get this. If you have a weapon proficiency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you get a family member, say the brand new family member, right? They will gain proficiency even though they don't have the weapon proficiency. You may now select a weapon type for weapon proficiency. They don't need to get the first couple levels to get a weapon proficiency anymore. They start off right off the bat with a proficiency in that weapon. You understand?
They don't have to hunt twice before they can start ranking it up.
Right. It's pretty powerful, actually. I would say we could definitely use a backup spear and a backup bow, but I would say let's start with the bow. What do you think?
Sure, let Lexi die.
Well, Corn Dog Joe is our baby maker. What do you think?
We have 2 dice. That's a 5% chance that he's going to die.
We've also got somebody with axe here, but they wouldn't have any. They'd have the proficiency, but they wouldn't have any points in it.
Savior?
I think so. Yeah, Savior.
Okay, well, Savior's definitely not going out.
The Savior is a male.
Yep.
And then just a random female, or do you really want to do Corndog Joe?
Well, I'm just thinking we have the friggin'
Why are we not doing Lexi? That's a question to ask.
because we might as well take advantage of the guy who's not going out, and we have the armor to go with the spear. So we think we'd want a person with a spear all day long.
Why? It doesn't matter if they go out or not. Unless you're just saying if he dies, then it's not going to make a difference. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, Corndog Joe.
It's a 5% chance.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen, and I thought we were going all out to protect him. But if you want to, we'll roll him. I'll roll him. Pick a girl.
Well, we need to give him a surname, don't we?
Yeah. His surname is Joe.
Serious?
His surname is Joe. His first name is Corndog.
Okay.
Okay.
And then just some unknown lady. That's fine.
Okay, we'll pick this one right here, maybe with the with the one with the broken ribs.
Sounds good. Who wants to push out a baby? Somebody with broken ribs.
There you go.
Wow.
All right, this is the matchmaker. We did burn it. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. I'm rolling for Corndog. Corndog is okay, but the woman's gonna die.
Fiver.
Okay, so gained one baby.
Yep. One baby with spear powers.
So baby Joe. Okay, and spear +1. Okay, it would be good to spread it out a little bit. Let's see, family, weapon proficiency, surname, and weapon proficiency levels rounded down. Okay.
So he's done. So now let's have Lexi going.
Okay, so I'm spending 1 love juice. Lexi and just Lexi and the new guy. The one. No. Let's go with this one right here.
Okay.
Yeah, this. Oh, it's a male. Yeah, Lexi and the male right there. I'll roll the man.
Lexi needs a surname.
We're rolling Lexi anyway. All right, so Lexi needs a surname. What are you going to name her?
Blue, because she's got the infinity.
Okay,
And Blue actually is a surname.
Lexi Blue. I thought you were going blue with BLEW, like Lexi Blue.
French?
There you go. BLE. What is it? EAU? Something. Blah. All right, rolling it. Here's the crazy guy here. He rolled a 3. She's gonna die.
Yep. Yes, she is.
Yep. She passed away in childbirth. I guess we shouldn't have rolled her.
Well, the new person still gets the bow thing.
New person's dead though. The kid died.
We didn't get a baby? I thought we got
Nope.
a baby and a death.
Nope. Child died.
Oh, okay. So the male gets +3 insanity.
Lexi's dead. But we do get something out of this.
Wow.
Lexi's dead.
Goodbye, Lexi. It was a good run.
The male was just a no-name, so he gets +3 insanity. I'm gonna have to spawn him.
Can't give him
Jeez, Lexi. Thought you were gonna be fine. It is not a 5% chance for her to die.
5% for the dude.
Yeah.
But I would, once again, I would take that risk.
All right. Well,
You gotta have a guy and a girl, so I mean, that's just how it goes.
squeamish. You cannot depart with stinky gear. There you go. It's disorder. All right. Well, that was not ideal. Okay, we're burning our other love juice now. Well, you do get a resource here. Yeah, we didn't archive yet. We're still in the develop phase, so I do just draw off this. So here you go. Lexi, what did you give us? More hide. We can actually turn that into leather right now.
Let's do it.
That would give us a leather and a bone, because we did use the bone for the I'm just seeing here. We did use the bone for dagger, but we could probably retcon that. Let's see. We do have the slender.
Let's not retcon it.
Slenderman. Oh, we need all the advantages we can get here. Come on now.
Yeah, except we did that in the order.
The leather and the bone. Let's see. The flower knight. We still have sense memory available to us too. The leather and the bloom. No, leather. No, it's not going to give us anything. Okay. So we could just turn it into leather it automatically. Is that what we want to do?
I think that's the best move.
Yeah, okay. Because it's already done.
Shield.
Yeah. First time I've pulled out leather, we just assumed we did it and then used it right away, but we're actually going to have leather this time. So we did turn her into leather, everybody, so you don't feel so bad. Lexi did have some use left to her.
Pretty gross.
Yeah, alright. We're burning that. I would say, let's do the Axeman, maybe? The Savior? And a random woman, right?
Yep.
By the way, this Joe down at the bottom is a woman.
That means we have to give this savior a name now.
Savior. What do you want to name the Savior?
Well, who's up next in the chat? Options.
Well, we don't need to give a name, we just give him a surname.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of floating around the names here to save it for the survival. I don't think that counts as giving them a name if they just have a surname.
Then, Omega.
Okay. Because, just to keep track of the kids. So Omega is having a baby with this person right here, I think. Wait, this person has some stats to them. Let's go somebody knows stats. This person right here. No stat person. Omega. Here's the woman. She rolled a 5, that's good. You tried to kill her, but she lived. We gain a +1 population. And this is Omega. One boy or girl?
I don't know how we're doing on the ratio.
We'll check it here in a second.
Then girl.
Let's see. Omega is dad. Plus unknown mom. And Axe. Let's see. We've got about 4 women and about 5 men. It's pretty even. Girl, then.
Okay, but 4 women and 5 men. So
No, I was just looking at that one page. There's more. It's pretty even.
Okay.
We're doing pretty good with even. It's maybe not perfect, but I'm just eyeballing it. Okay. That was our last love juice. We still have 2 endeavors. Now, we're going after the Phoenix. We want to take new people anyway, so it's not necessarily a bad thing not to take Lexi. But, not ideal either. Alright, so, let's see, I'm going to pack this person here. Where's the spear? We already have somebody with this axe. Spawn the person with the axe. Drop in here. Spawn the person with the spear. There. Omega and Joe. Joe's going for Corn Dog Joe. Joe's kid.
Mm-hmm.
And we're packing this person up here. And you get to pick somebody to put in that slot. There's, let's see. I'm looking. Broken Ribs has a slower speed. Better accuracy, though. And evasion, but might not be ideal.
No, we'll have Broken Ribs be the bowman, and then she'll just go with the aimed shot every time, so the speed doesn't matter.
I don't think that's a good plan. I think we could do better with something else, because Broken Ribs has no hunt XP either. How did she get the Broken Ribs with no hunt XP? Oh, didn't get anything for the Slenderman.
Sure she did. She got Broken Ribs.
I mean, the accuracy's nice.
Oh.
the bonus accuracy. The evasion's kind of okay. But not having the speed there... you still shoot that gloom arrow, you're still throwing 4 dice instead of 5, which may not be a bad thing. But I mean, do you really? Do you want that +1 accuracy bad enough to sacrifice the speed?
Yes.
All right. You're a sniper.
That is the plan.
Okay, so we are now preparing our departing survivors now. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we do have this here. We have our new stuff here. I'm going to bring all of our stuff over. We are going to need to shuffle out the tank stuff. So the tank is giving up all of his things. I'm going to be stealing off of you if you don't mind.
I don't.
Okay. Hey, where's the arms at? Did I not move those? Oh, I didn't move them. Okay. Somebody was yelling at me. I heard it. I heard you. Screaming at me like you do.
Don't forget the set bonus.
Yeah, I'm going to get it here in a second. Leather armor set bonus. Bada bing. +1, and I ignore bash. Alright, what can we do here? I could switch this out. Let's see. Where's my monster grease? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Connecting that, all that gives me another +1 evasion. I'll take it. +1 evasion. 1, 2, 3 greens there. I do need to connect this red though. So that'll fix the axe. I could probably connect the blue as well if I... Actually, I probably couldn't because this is taking up this whole row right here. But the axe is connected. I don't need the blue. All the greens are working out very well, and I do have a dried acanthus. So the tank is good to go. The tank is looking very strong at this point. I ignore bash. That's the only good thing about this leather set, except for all the armor. So that's nice. Okay, back over here. Let's see. How badly do you need blue? You need red pretty badly here. You need at least 2 red.
Curse means I need to keep this though, right?
Yeah. This is a hard set to make now. If you get the red here, this is connected. You'll have the deadly on this. If you leave the luck in there, you'll have the deadly on that. So it doesn't matter which way you go, they're both going to be the same. Now the question is, does somebody else need red? I don't think so. Can somebody else use the blue charm? That's another question. This person may be able to use a blue charm. If you did it right. I'm not sure. Would you mind if I took the Flower Knight badge?
No.
It is unique. Should read that to everybody so they know what unique is. Let me look it up really quickly on the website rather than searching through the book. You may only have 1 copy of this gear card at a time. Okay, well, we kind of knew that anyway. Oh, because it's jewelry. But anyway, we thought... Oh, this gear... Yeah, this gear card. Okay, so probably can't have other badges, I'm thinking. But, all right, anyway. Or maybe only one Flower Knight badge? Can you have more than one badges? You guys let us know in the comment section. Well, if it can only have just one badge, or if you can have more than one. Yeah, I still get my luck. This gives me an extra evasion. I could put it on the tank, but I would lose my monster grease evasion, I think. Or I could sacrifice the Acanthus on the tank. What do we think? Do we want to put the tactics on the tank and give them an extra evasion but lose the Acanthus?
No.
Okay, we'll leave it on the other Joe then. Still have 3 evasion. I lose evasion. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, how do I have 3 evasion? I only have the 2 evasion now. Okay, so I did lose 1 evasion, and you do gain evasion because of that rawhide set. So there you go.
Deadly means luck, right?
Deadly means luck.
But that's on the token.
Yeah.
I got 2 luck tokens down here, and I'm trying to figure out why.
One is for this.
The blue charm I took off.
And the blue charm. I would hate to hunt the Phoenix without that luck token, if possible. Lucky charm. But I mean, you get it here anyway. You can't do much about it. You know, you've got scrap swords. You got 1 slot filled with a weapon.
Yep.
And you've got a cursed item that's giving you luck anyway, so that's fine. There's no way we can fit it in here, is there? The luck? I don't even see you making a blue connection anyway.
I was gonna say, I mean, I'm either gonna have to give up armor or utility.
Yeah, there's no way to really fit it anyway, because you...
It's basically the same problem, because you got 2 weapons, basically. 3 if you count the bone dagger. I mean, I got bandages, I got harp, I got cat eye circlet.
But you don't have anything to fit on the other side of the lucky either. You need some armor or something for that.
No?
You just don't have it.
Yeah, well, this gal is going to be running around the board helping out people until she gets the shot lined up and shoots. What she's going to do, she needs to... This guy's got to go. I need a new token.
Okay, I think there's fecal salve. If you want a better head armor, there's head armor here.
I thought that went on top of the armor.
It does. If you want better head armor,
I don't have space.
Okay. You're the one carrying bandages.
Bandages, harp, and cat eye circlet.
Yeah, you're very miscellaneous. Okay, so this stuff's being moved back, and we've lost.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. You think that the cloth on the waist is more important than that extra headgear?
I think you have plenty of headgear.
I mean, maybe I could get rid of the cloth, though, and I could put on the monster grease, evasion versus 1 armor.
Yeah, that might be better. Evasion versus 1 armor. I would probably go with evasion.
Yeah.
One, you know, they're throwing a bunch of dice at us. Each miss is better, and that's only 1, you know, hit point, 1 hit. You can technically try to dodge it, I guess. You're going with the dagger because of the, You're going with the dagger because Lexi had that one thing, but I wonder if you should go with the bone club instead. Like you were originally. The dagger only it throws 3. It's gonna be hard to hit with that thing, and it's gonna be hard to wound with it too.
How about?
I'd say take the club.
Founding stone.
Founding stone would be a good call.
Just as a, you know, like a break the glass plan.
Yeah, definitely. We should have a founding stone, at least 1.
Since she's going to be miscellaneous everywhere else.
She's the founder stone. Founded stone. All right. I think we're good to go. So the next thing to do is to clean up the hunt. Clean up the showdown. And we are going to be hunting the Phoenix this time. Ooh, boy.
One big bird.
Yeah. We still haven't got Surge or Runaway.
What we need to do is stuff that thing, and then we need to serve it with a bowl of cranberry sauce.
Yeah. The Phoenix, let's see. He is, what is that? The Plumery. That's what we're going to have to build. I think we get the Plumery when we kill him. I could check it. Phoenix. Yeah, we get the Plumery as soon as we beat him. So, that's good. And everybody going out is low on XP. So that's good. Because they're going to get some XP on this fight. Alright, and if we do lose some people, it might be okay. We can't run away, so we're kind of stuck with it. The only person we would not like to lose is this one. The parry is kind of nice, because if it attacks you, you can ignore it. Of course, you're going to be critting... I don't know what... I think it's a maybe 10 toughness. Let's see what his toughness is. Yeah, 10. So we're going to be swinging against a 10 toughness here. He's not that easy to wound. Not terrible to wound, not easy to wound either. So that's a little bit unnerving. However, the counterweighted axe, on a perfect hit, we will just throw a wound card.
Yep, we're doubling up on our wound chances.
The spear, slam into them, they get a -1 toughness until the end of the round. We cannot forget that that goes across the board too. On arrival, I'll also draw a tactics card, and I get plus strength when I hit with this skewer as well, and that can transfer through the wound locations as well. So that's so-and-so Joe actually can do pretty well. Might be able to wound on a 4 or something.
We should call him Don Joe.
I was gonna go with the Agathon Joe. It's get us, reborn, but we'll see. And then
instead of John Doe, you get Don Joe.
Oh yeah, there you go. Let's see. Your catgut bow, you're also going to need your founding stone back up too. Founding stone you probably won't want to throw. It's going to be hard to wound with that, but you still are okay with the bow and that gloom-coated arrow. If you do the cat-eye circlet, maybe at the end of your turn, and then the next turn goes around and then it comes back up, you go first, you fire off that gloom-coated arrow at a 4. You'll maybe flip over 3 of those cards and then you'll get a good chance to wound them. That'll be 3 easy wounds there. And of course, unnamed white. None of these people have names. This campaign is weird. We just don't have any investment in our people.
That's not true. We've tried very hard to, but we're not getting the cap.
Yeah, white's gonna go along and white's gonna be able to crit. White's our crit king right now. And you do have the ability to dodge, dash, and get where you need to be. So, that's good. If we had the surge, it might actually be better to move that set over to the support. Because then you could, surge and you could fire and then surge and use the cat-eye circlet and maybe get, fire, surge, and roll the whisker harp, surge and roll it again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the support would be much better for that, but I don't know that you would want to move it over there because it'd be so much would be taken up by it. And just the fact that you'd be, running around with zeros, donuts in those arm slots and things when you're running up with those 2 scrap swords. You would be Gannicus.
Indeed.
All right. Any last words for the people watching at home?
Well, come back next week when we shake a tail feather.
Yep. Next week. This week. Maybe we'll release another video this week sometime. All right. Thank you guys. Take care. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next episode. Say bye, Jim.
Peace out.
Peace out.